Hi, my name is Sam, and I'm the sexy hippo man that everyone loves. Even though I'm a sexy beast, I have an inner ugly beast. I have a dusk problem. I have done unspeakable things for that sweet release. I am not always the badass that I think I am. I need to get better. I will get better. This is your trigger warning. Don't be like me. Say no to drugs.
Make sure we're unmuted.
And we're unmuted. Hello, everybody. We are live. And we have a special guest, but I will leave it to our dungeon master to introduce us all. Take it away, Kush.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I am Kush. I'll be your dungeon master for the evening, as many other evenings to come. And we're going to play the Shadow Watch. Today, our party has an extra member because why not? And it's none other than our favorite translucent tiefling, also known as Monica. Monica, would you like to introduce yourself?
It's very weird to be part of this and not be part of the comment section as one. Very awkward. I don't know what to say. Okay, so hi guys. I'm playing as Sir Mr. Captain Robinson. I think there are two captains. Okay.
Captain Robinson.
Yeah. So, oh my god, it's my character and I forgot the names. So yeah, I'm gonna play Captain Robinson, also known as Captain, and I was part of Shadow Watch before it was a campaign. So I
Ooh, okay.
I have a history with this campaign, so that's why I think I deserved to be the first guest. So yeah, again, that's it.
Yeah, let's just run around once and do just a quick round of intro for others as well. Akib.
Hi, my name is Akib, but I'm playing my favorite sexy hippo man named Sam. Sam has dusk problems, as I've mentioned multiple times. He has a good friend also. He likes shooting guns and taking long walks in the beach. Thank you.
All right, Shema.
Hello, I am Shema. I'm also known as Kumi. I'd actually like to first start off by saying that the art for Captain Robinson is by Translucent Tiefling, and that looks nuts. It's nice to see the art as like a full thing and not a blacked out post like Kush tortured us with the last couple of days.
I didn't tell the players who the surprise guest is. I just sent them a silhouette.
40 minutes ago before the player joined.
Yeah, literally, we were just waiting to see you join the call. But I am Creek. I am a pterodactyl paladin, or in D&D terms, Sauriel, I guess. Basically a dino folk. Yeah, and
Check it out.
it's damn fun. So I'm playing a little dinosaur that can't talk but smells a lot, especially when he's feeling a lot of different emotions. Creek's best friend right now is the big hippo, Sam, the serious. It's been awesome getting to do some combo moves. We still have a lot to do. And now I also, since I won the bet that we were making to see you'd come on stream, and I guess it was Monica, I get a reverse DM inspiration in the way that I can get Kush to reroll 1d20. So I can't wait to see where I can use that. Maybe not for a couple of sessions. Let's see.
Use
But
it wisely.
yeah,
Don't get many of these.
I swear. When the solar dragon comes.
Up next, G1.
Hello everyone, I'm Jeevan. As always, I'm playing a minion, the edgy Mary Sue boy who has a lot of problems, who is committed to a power he does not understand, and indoctrinated beyond all shit.
Yay!
Nice, short and sweet. And I'm Kush. I'll be your dungeon master for the evening. And let's begin the Shadow Watch.
Can we have some music, Krish?
We will have some music
Yay!
in a moment. / resume, please work.
Meet Captain Robinson. Lost on the
How did you
surface.
get two captains?
The product is already playing this stupid
That
bot
was
says.
a state office blunder. Also, my mother named me a captain.
Oh.
And
Both
I
sides.
was knighted as captain. And yeah, the documents didn't arrive on time. So I became,
What happens if you get a promotion?
I think they will add something in my name again. It's a joke
l-
now. It's a running joke in the state office now.
Aw.
Captain Robinson.
Peaceful music. Good sign, guys. Good sign. Peaceful music.
Yeah.
To start with.
Mhm.
Okay. So in the last session, our party was imprisoned at the very beginning, and they spent all of their time trying to escape the prison. And in their heroic, not heroic, but what do you call it? In their very action hero-esque fashion, they managed to escape, or so they thought, until they were caught in a force cage, each one of them, and a bunch of invisible people in dark green cloaks presented themselves, while one of them on the road started to clap and says, "Hey, you passed the test. This person who clapped, can you please introduce yourself?"
Oh!
Okay, so again, I'm Captain Robinson. I am Mr. Captain Robinson. And I'm playing a very basic human fighter because I pulled all the efforts on my name. Yeah, that is my character. And I am right now with these green cloaked people. And as you can see, even my coat is green as well. And I'm clapping for you all. Oh my God, you passed the test. You passed the test. It was a test, right? It was a test. I look towards the other people who are silent and I get silent too. Okay.
Another hooded figure undoes their cloak, and it is a red-headed elf. And she says, "Yes, it was, but you do not need to tell them right now. Let's take them to Orion first."
But they deserve to know they are so good. You guys are very good, okay? But it's not a test. You should not know that it's a test, okay? Keep quiet. Don't tell Orion that I told you already. Yeah, they
Insight
don't
check this person to see if this is bullshit. So evil
Roll
thoughts is
insight.
happening.
You currently are sitting on a force cage while climbing a wall. You just sat down and you were like mid-air. The force cage is invisible, so you're like, first of all, why am I sitting in the air? And what is this person saying?
Yeah, so a 19 for insight.
Great, Captain. What do they get
Yeah,
for the
you are
19?
like you realize that he's not lying to you, of course. He's very excited to see such a so much happened just like some minutes ago, and he was so excited. He was watching from behind a tree, and he really wanted to go there and like fight with you all, but he couldn't. So he's showing his excitement right now.
I'd say that Creek feeling quite weirded out in the middle of the road in front of like these two people that he was currently fighting before this happened, just awkwardly goes back to Sam and sits on his shoulder.
Oh, you're inside a force cage somewhere else on top of the tree right now.
Oh, I mean, on top of the tree. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'd try to violently break out of it, and I wouldn't bother listening to anything Captain Robinson is saying because I'm paranoid and claustrophobic.
Do I
It is
notice?
a 5x5 cube. It's not really claustrophobic for someone. Like it's not like like a restrictive box for someone your size.
Do you
But
say
if you
that to
want
a
to,
bird in a cage? Do you? To a bird in a big cage?
if you want to try to escape, you can make a strength roll.
A strength, okay. Haha! That was a fantastic roll with a nat 1. A 5 in total.
Amazing. You forget all the strength you possess and you just start bolting around everywhere, like zigzagging around each corner, trying to like bash your shoulder, bash your head, bash your arms, bash your elbow through the whole thing. And you end up injuring yourself more than
Oh
the force cage itself.
no! Oh no!
And eventually you do grow a little tired of doing this. You are in pain because of this.
I settled down and put my tiny little reptilian claws against the first cage and looked down to Sam and whimper.
I'm like, it's okay, Crick. He's going to be fine. This person's actually a nice person. I think. You know what? I know. Look how happy they are to see me. They must know I'm a badass, right, Crick?
Minion, you're a little farther from all of this, and though you can still hear it, you're not like actively participating right now. What would you like to do with the two people in front of you right now?
I'm not going to say anything. However, I want to look around me and see how many people there are. How many people seem to be armored and carrying like weapons. How many seems to be casters.
Okay,
Just scoping the place or just roleplay wise.
right. Can you make a perception check or investigation, whichever you
Yes, sir.
want to?
Both are really good for me. That's a 26.
Amazing. With the 26, your eyes start to dart around. You try to look for any clues for what's happening, and as you're doing that, one of the people hiding in front of the chimney in front of you comes towards you, puts their fingers inside the force cage, and it sort of like dissolves their fingers in, and they start to drag it towards the rest of the party, the rest of the crowd, basically. And it's like the ground is moving for you. You don't have to move with
Got
it. But you clearly know that this person is a caster. With the 26, you would know that this person is a sorcerer. You see a bunch of rogues, fighters, and wizards around you, and a ranger. And you would see Mr. Robinson as well, who is the most armored in the lot. But everyone seems to be, dressed for combat.
And do they all seem relaxed and stuff?
Oh yeah, they're not worried. They're not worried about it.
What can I make out about the redhead elf?
The red-haired elf seems to be. So you can tell that the captain and the red-haired elf are
In charge.
probably the most senior people around here.
What are they wearing? The elf person.
Same, the green hood.
All right.
They seem to be a ranger.
All right. That's enough.
I look at Captain Robinson, and I'm like, hey, it's really nice to meet you and shit. But can you get rid of these force cages? Or Sam has no idea. Can you get rid of these things that are holding me down right now?
Actually, this is magic. I told my mother to let me go to magic school, but she didn't. So, I have to ask my senior. And I look around and I'm looking for Orion.
No, Orion is not there. You're supposed to take these guys to Orion.
Oh, okay. Orion is not there.
Sharian is there, which is the name of the red-haired elf person.
I go to Sharon and I'm like, I know you hate me a lot, but can you please let these guys out there? Look at that bird person. So Look at
Yeah.
that face. I just can't.
They're
Can you
unarmed.
let them out?
And I'm like, yeah, we are. And then I take out my gun also.
See, this guy wanted to show me his gun. So cool.
I like start posing as best as I can.
Sharon looks at you, Captain, and says, "Your extreme sense of empathy will be your downfall one day. But we're not getting rid of the cages until we take them to Orion. These are dangerous criminals after all. And one by
Yes,
one,
these are criminals.
you do see people climbing up to your cages as well, Creek and Sam, and their hands sort of dissolve into the cage, and they start to drag you down. They start to bring you to the center. Same with you, Minion. You're brought down.
When I see that they're like dragging Creek along, I'm like, hey, listen, maybe me, maybe that dude there, maybe we're criminals, but Creek ain't a criminal. Can you please, like, he gets really violent otherwise. Can you let him like move about?
Could I assist by making the cutest bird reptilian face ever with maybe a persuasion or a deception check?
Sure, you can make a persuasion check with advantage.
Can I
Sam,
help?
Oh, with Sam or me?
Sam.
Okay,
Sam was the
Sam is
person who
okay.
requested.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to like even rub myself a little and give myself guidance. Okay.
Sam is making the check.
Oh
You're helping.
no!
Okay, I'm not,
My 20 charisma.
sorry.
You need to pick a character who you can talk to people.
I'm a cute
Okay,
bird.
first roll is 16.
16.
Yeah. Is there an advantage or is it just a straight?
With advantage, yes, because Creek is helping you.
Yeah, it's still a 16.
With the 16, this man just says,
commitment, Shay. Respect for the commitment.
hey, look, man, I'm just doing my job, but you know what? I can help you a little bit. And he just like pours a little bit of energy into the cube, and it becomes a 10 feet by 10 feet cube. You have a little more space, but you're still inside.
Hey, Creek, it's a short way, I'm sure. And I look at the guy and I'm like, it's a short way ahead.
What?
Short way ahead. Is this like, where is Orion? Like, is he far away?
Oh, do you ask in character? How far do you have to go, type of thing?
Yeah, he's asked, right? Sam, you asked, right?
I asked.
He asks, is it a short way ahead? Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Yeah, he just shrugs.
I'm like, okay, cool. I knock my gun and I said, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? I look at Creek and I'm like, are we there yet?
Ian looks at says, God, I hope Orion is right about you.
Probably not.
I would like to coalesce some shadows on my fingertips, roll them into balls, and just like stick it in my ear, and then sit like cross-armed and just meditate. But also like keeping track of where they're taking us since we can see stuff.
Yeah, so they just drag you until they drag you to the road, and then they take you inside the police station again. And over there they take you
great.
inside a room where one of these hooded figures, one of them which was dragging Creek, in fact, they come up, put you all in a center, asks like waves to Orion, he go stand there. To Captain to go stand there, and Sharian as well. Both of you go stand with these people. Then that guy makes a few hand signs and takes out a stone. It is a blue stone which you all recognize as a rift stone. It is a rift stone of transmutation, which means it can change the way things are, basically. Takes it into his hand and slams the floor. As it does, a blue aura sort of starts to emanate from the point where he slammed his hands, and all of you, it like hits all of you. And as it does, your hearts start to palpitate a little bit faster than it usually does, and it almost feels like you're at two places at once. You can see the person doing this, but you can also see a big red hallway, and the visions of the hallway starts to become stronger, and the visions of this person becomes weaker, until you can only see the hallway, and you have been teleported essentially into a red hallway. Captain, you recognize this hallway. This is where all the council, the order meetings happen.
You see, Captain is like he's standing still. He's scared of magic, so he's like what if I move and I just don't get transported? So he's like standing really still, and he's looking at Orion to give a signal of sort that we reached. He's not gonna move until he say.
Orion is still not here. You're still in the hallway. You have to go back to the room.
Okay.
But you see, Sharian starts to walk ahead.
I'm gonna say, Sharon, are we there yet? Tell me about.
Like in the back, I'm like, are we there yet? Are we there?
She turns around and looks at you, Captain, and she says, "Yes, of course we are. We've done this many times before. What? Just get used to it. And you three, don't do anything stupid. You're in the presence of the strongest mage in the country. You're free to walk now. The cages are gone. I repeat, don't do anything stupid."
I will get up.
Hey, I take their responsibility. They won't do anything stupid, right, guys? You won't do anything stupid, right?
Of course not. We would never do anything stupid ever.
My man, and I'm gonna like give him a high five.
I slowly like go hold the hand. I'm like,
Oh, that's new.
yeah.
As this happens, Creek looks like a released bird from a cage and starts like panicking and flying around the room, looks at glass and thinks it's open and slams into it.
I was gonna ask, are there windows?
This is an open hallway. So there's like doors at one side. On the other side, it's like a courtyard on the other side. And there's a fountain in the middle of the courtyard.
Are there spires and stuff around the courtyard? Like, is this like a castle building?
This is a castle building. This is basically, Captain would know. Yeah, this is the main castle of the capital city. The palace, not the castle. And Captain would know that this is not in fact the palace itself, but a sort of a pseudo palace built next to the palace.
So in the compound.
Smaller. Yeah, in the compound.
I will look at Sam and be like, we are next to the palace. I have no idea. We are next to the palace. I have no idea what is happening here. But you might want to get your friend a little under control until at least we figure out what is happening.
Shut the fuck up.
And also, never mind.
Yeah. I take out. Shut the fuck up. You fucking abandoned us. Suck a dick.
Mr. Sam, would you have not done the same?
No.
Okay. I will turn around and
I'll take out like one of the cigars from my belt, and I'll remove the nicotine, not the nicotine, the leaves, the nicotine leaves that are in the cigar, and I look at Creek and go like, hey. This is basically like taking keys and jiggling in front of someone. I'm like, okay, Creek. I look at him and I'm like, Creek, we need to like calm down right now, okay? We can't hurt them right now. We'll hurt them later, okay? Don't hurt Captain. I think it's fine, but we will hurt that fucking what's his name?
Oscar? Orion.
I give some fake name.
Oh, Mark. We'll fuck up Marcus later. We'll fuck up Marcus later, okay, Creek?
Hey.
Yeah, revenge. And I put the.
You
I
know
give
I
some.
can hear you, right?
I'm like, oh, I was lying.
Right. I will look around at the other person with us, the red-haired elf.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. What is your name?
Sharian.
Sharian. Before we go and speak to your benefactor, what do you mean by this is a test? How
Oh,
did
I
you
think it's
know we
better.
would? Huh?
It's better if Orion explains the whole thing.
All right. All right. Would we know someone named Orion?
Roll a history check. Captain, of course, knows.
History. That is a 20, dirty.
Okay, with a 20, yeah, you would have heard of the name Orion. How much would you know? You know that Orion is someone who enforces a lot of laws in the city.
Okay.
They're responsible for the security. But I think
Yeah.
that's all you would know.
All right. Any guess of stature?
Pretty high
Pretty
is
high.
what
Got
you
it.
figure.
Got
Yeah.
it. Got it. I will quietly keep walking.
Okay, so you guys walk for like about a minute, and then there's a gate. There's a large door on the left, and Sharian opens it and steps inside. You all follow, and what you see is a giant cathedral-esque space with a bunch of rows of seats, a lot of glass. What is it called? Glass mosaic. Art on the wall everywhere, light pouring in, all in different color because of the glass. It smells almost like the dust has recently been disturbed. You know that itchy, dusty feeling that you get. You get that a little bit, but you don't really spot any dust anywhere. The place looks packing clean. At the end of the room, you see an elf, a high elf, sitting on a chair and a table, hooded, and on his right, you see two halflings. Do you enter?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we're being led there, so yeah.
Captain, you know this is Orion at this point.
You see, Captain is like every time he comes in presence of Orion, his like cheeks blushes, and he's like he becomes a teenager, and he's like, oh, should I go in? And he look at Sharin, and he's like, should I go? Will he get distracted if I go there? I think I should not go. And
Of course, you should go in. You're part of this.
yeah, but I haven't brought any gift for Orion this time. I don't know what they will think.
You
I
don't need to
take,
bring.
I take out a cigar and I like poke it at this one, the captain. And I'm like, premium Khuban.
Do I know if Orion smoke or not?
You have never seen Orion smoke.
Yeah, I look at it. I've never seen him smoke. He's too, I don't
Oh,
think he smokes.
okay, he's a loser. I get
But I
it.
can have it. I can have it.
Oh,
You don't
okay.
need to put that.
Okay. I give it to Captain.
And Captain is like takes it and like he takes his like collar and fold it and put it somewhere behind and like put his collar back, hidden it.
Perfect.
I think I'll look around. And is there a flower in courtyard or like, is there a flower in the courtyard?
Oh, you're already inside at this point. But if you want, you could have a flower.
Yeah, okay. I just pluck a flower. I run back. I pluck a flower, like it's nice looking, and I come back running, and I like, yeah. Do I look okay? Do I look good? Do I look handsome?
Are you trying to seduce this person?
I'm not trying to seduce this person. I already
Inside check.
seduced this person. Okay.
No inside check? Okay, cool. I will save the inside for the other guy.
You can roll inside. It's fine.
I rolled a 19.
Captain, what did you get with the 19?
Roll like a million.
You see that
26.
the way Captain is behaving, he thinks that Orion loves him so much, like he can destroy the world for him. But he basically thinks that for everyone. Like Sam right now is his best friend. So, he gave him a cigar, so it's like he thinks that
It's
everyone
the
likes
rose
him
of
a lot.
adult people.
Nice.
So yeah.
Finally, you have arrived. Kept me waiting quite a bit there. Oran says from the end of the room.
We apologize for the delay. These are very nice people, we were just having some talk. By the way, this flower is for you, and I give it to Orion.
Oh, another one. And he, just before he's about to sniff it, he says, "You smell of tobacco. Have you been smoking?"
No. I mean, no.
I light up my cigar in the back.
Oh, must be that one. Smells as fresh as ever. Good job, Captain. So you three, what are your names?
My name is Rogadin. Rogadin Ramuel.
So you must be Sam.
Yeah.
And what about you, ominous one?
You're halfway there by the looks of it.
Okay,
And
well.
not-
So yeah, as you can see, I know who you are, and I have done my research on you and basically selected you three for a task at hand.
We were told.
I'm sorry, what?
We were told that this was a test.
Yes, of course it was a test. You think you can just escape a prison under my watch if you weren't meant to?
I cannot presume to comment on that, however. How did... Let me be frank. How did you manage to identify that I would be after someone in specific in the prison?
Well, I did not actually. I was planning to get you framed, but as fate would have it, you walked straight into the prison.
Huh. Ignore what I said about my targets.
No, I know about them. Nothing stays hidden. Anyway, back to the task at hand. He flips a few pages on his notebook and he says, "So, the three of you, if you choose to accept this mission, which you kind of have to, you will be sneaked into Hevelon. You know what Hevelon is?"
Across the border?
Exactly, you're a smart one. Do you know what's going on there?
I don't think I'm that smart. Do elaborate.
The problem is neither do we. And we have reasons to believe they've been mischievous. We need you to infiltrate and figure out what the fuck is going on so we can stop it before it happens.
Why would you assume whatever is going on is nefarious?
Well, you see, ages ago, there used to be this, well, evil would be a word too strong, but not ideal ruler of the two kingdoms combined called the Bright Master. Right? We have reasons to believe he might make a return, but that's already more than you need to know. So, did I
How
mention
much?
this information? This mission is on a need to know basis.
Well, now we know. How much we know about the person he's talking about and what the two kingdoms were together at one point?
Yeah, this is the first time you're hearing of it.
Oh, alright.
You'd imagine history for elves with such a long lifespan is like a much, they
Got
have
it.
like a much better understanding of it.
Got it.
And you are an elf too, but you're
I've
not from
not
this
been
realm,
on here
Yeah.
for long enough. Got it. I'm sorry. Please do enlighten us further. I don't know about
Well-
Go ahead.
Yeah, basically, I need you all to go to Sal Colera, which is the capital of Avalon. You'll find a handler there, and just stay tight until further instructions are given.
And why should we do this?
Oh, are you looking for a reward, or are you looking for a thematic reason of some sort?
Let's humor me with both. Let's say.
Okay, the thematic reason is pretty simple. If the Bright Master returns, the world will be in danger, destruction and death everywhere, yada yada yada. Reward-wise, you will be given one royal favor, whatever you want. All your criminal records will be erased, and obviously a lot of gold.
Alright. Who the hell is the Bright Master?
Yeah, that's not really important. He was one of our ancestors, just not a good dude.
Yep, plenty of that to go around.
How about you two? You seem pretty quiet.
Why the fuck would I work for any of you? Why wouldn't I want this? What the fuck is wrong with all y'all? Creek, do you want to do this? I don't even listen to her. Like, Creek, do you want to do this?
Like Creek's like just flying on top of you and just kind of like is quite startled by the open courtyard, and at moments just like if there's a squirrel across.
You're indoors now, though. It is a huge cathedral-esque area, but you're indoors.
I'd say that like oh god, this is so horrible, but Creek would be just kind of like scratching at your pouch, Sam, and then looking up at like the colored glass and just kind of like, wiping the snow.
I feel like we used the wrong character for the trigger warning. Next time, both of you
We have to both do it at the same time. Okay. I look at Creek and then I look at
Orion.
whatever the fuck your name is, right? Listen, you said royal favor. Does that mean anything?
As much as the anything the king can do, you will be able to do.
Interesting.
And you're saying like this Pride dude is like a really bad guy.
Bright, yes.
Oh, Bright. Okay. He's not proud about it. Okay, cool.
Well, that he is,
Okay.
or was, or will be, unless you can stop it.
I just really need to know this. You got me, you got Creek, then you got this guy, whoever the fuck he is. Why the three of us specifically?
I think
Well, you have certain expertise in becoming. You see, this one here is a master assassin. You are a Rambo charger, and no one's gonna suspect this creature over here. You are the perfect ragtag team for this task.
And we're also disposable, and nobody can claim that your
Well,
kingdom was involved
let's
if they get caught.
Of course, if you're caught, you have nothing to do with us.
Icing on the cake. Sorry.
You're muted, Captain.
You're muted, Captain. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, but that didn't happen. No one got caught. I got caught a lot of the time. Just take out your blade and just hit the people in the face. That's how you can run away. Simple. You'll not get caught.
Oh, okay.
Are you also coming with us?
Oh yes, of course. Captain will be escorting you most of the way there, but he has some different tasks.
I look at Creek and I'm like, Creek, I would like a royal favor. I got some bad shit that I had to deal with. Maybe the king will take care of it.
So, Sam, you're looking at Creek, and Creek seems to be having this really nonchalant sort of manner to the way that, he's looking at the glass paneling and all this shit happening around. And this is something that you would have noticed earlier from traveling with him. There's like this really stank smell of citrus that seems to be surrounding him at this moment. And you associate that to him being extremely stressed or being anxiety ridden. And it's a little unusual, but even just from you knowing him, you'd know that he's pretending to be okay with something, but isn't.
Don't fucking respond to that. Okay.
And in a very just kind of like when you say this to him, he just kind of like hangs off your shoulder the sort of way that a monkey would. It's like in a very distracted manner, but when you do ask him, he just kind of like nods his head at you in a very like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it sort of way, mimicking your motions of usually replying to things.
I look at,
As this is happening, Orion steps towards Craig and says, "Oh, you. Of course you can't communicate. I am so sorry. I forgot." And he claps his hands. And one of the gnomes, halflings that was there on the right, brings forward a tray with a black cloth on top. A dark green cloth on top of it. And as he removes it, you see there are 3 rings over there, each sized perfectly for one of your fingers. They have a gem embedded in it, and you would know that's a riftstone of divination. It's a murky blue color gem.
Okay.
And please try these on.
Okay.
Can I inspect them to see if there's anything
Sure.
shady about it?
Yeah, you. As you go and pick it up and you're trying to inspect it, Orion just looks at you and says, "You seem suspicious about this. Let me just clear it out for you. They are not dangerous." And he shows you he's wearing one too. Captain's wearing one too. And this is just a mental connection that will establish between all of us. And so, Creek, you'll be able to communicate freely.
Creek can communicate?
I put the ring and I'm like waiting and looking at Creek.
You didn't
I will
know
also
Suriels
dawn
can
on.
communicate.
I have never met one such as. Wait a second. I thought that was your pet.
Shut
And
up!
then, like,
They're finally going to speak.
I will put on the ring. I think the first time where Ominion is just like, what the fuck?
Craig, are you going to put it on?
Creek does put it on, but doesn't say anything.
Amazing. But the moment you put it on, you all feel a mental pull towards each other for a second, and then you go back to normal. And you know that you are connected now.
I say in my head, I'm like, you're a dick, Marcus.
I can hear you. I just said I have one too.
I know, but I'm saying
Who's Marcus?
you're not the dickhead. He's the dickhead.
Okay.
I'll just turn to Orion and mentally be like, what is the effective range on this?
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. You probably won't go that far away. It's 5 miles.
Alright. Interplanar.
Oh no, it does not work.
All right. Okay.
I'm still just looking at Creek, hoping like something comes out of Creek. But if Creek, like after that citrus smell, I sort of understand maybe Creek doesn't want to talk. I'm like, whenever you're ready, Creek.
Since Creek looks that nervous and Oran, I would say, would also be familiar with the smell system. Oran is going to step down and like bend down towards Creek and open his palm and show a bright flame, minor illusion, and tell Creek, your destiny may lie somewhere there as well. Clenches his fist.
Why, Kush? Why?
What the fuck?
I scratch his face.
I'm making an attack roll.
I mean, Creek's pyrophobic. You would fight right in front of his face. Unarmed strike, okay, that is 20.
He cast and a barrier of shield sort of appears in front of Orion as you scratch it. Yes, Captain.
Can I say that I know Orion can save themselves, but I put my sword right in front.
Yeah, do you want to
with a
describe
very
how
fast
you do
move.
the huge sword thing?
You see, you didn't even hear him take out the sword.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a big sword right in front of Creek and between Orion and Creek. And he's just standing there and you basically scratch his sword.
Got it.
And you see this time his face is like a little bit dark and he looks toward Creek and then he smiles. No need to be like this. It's fine. Nothing will happen to you. And he takes his sword away.
Creek like
Orion.
spits at your sword and then like jumps back onto Sam's back and just kind of like seems very tense shoulders and all, but looks can this telepathy be only directed to one person and not to the others?
No, it cannot be. It's a group chat.
Okay, cool.
But I look at Creek, and my gun hand had twitched when Captain had pulled out the blade. But the minute like the interaction stopped, I leave the trigger. And I look
No
at
need to get. Continue.
Sorry, sir. I look at Creek and I'm like, it's okay.
No need to get jumpy, guys. You know what? I admit it was my fault. I should not have done that. I'm sorry, Creek.
And Creek settles down a little, but in the last second, and this is totally going to earn like an attack of opportunity from the captain, but Creek is going to rush at Orion as close to his face as he can and just like basically has like his clawy little hands just like reach out and grab Orion's shoulder.
Okay.
And he just like, and his long beak, okay, and it's almost like raspy and cuts maybe Orion's chin a little bit when it's right next to him. But he whispers, and even though like there's no words coming out of his mouth, in his head, he hears clearly, bright flame. Bright flame.
This got cut your audio.
Yeah, it goes like, bright flame. Kill. Bright flame.
I know. Do you think the Bright Master is a coincidental name?
Kill him. Kill bright flame. And then like Creek just like inches back and just like nods at Orion, more kind of like it's kind of like more of like this animalistic like charging at a creature to see whether they'd flinch or not. And then kind of like that sort of respect that you can stand your ground. As like Creek goes back and then like sits on like Sam, and Sam, you feel like the scratch behind your ear, and you feel like that's a bit of guidance to you, but also it's kind of like a yes, let's take this on sort of way.
Like, bright flame kill.
That is quite lovely. So yeah, you lot will be on your way. Like, looks at his wrist. There is a sundial on his wrist. It's like, where is north? Not now. And Captain, you know what to do. Take them to the carriage, and yeah, you'll figure it out.
It's my carriage. Carriage is mine. All right, guys. I should take you outside, and no need to run away. You know the perks are so good in this job. You won't need to run away, right? And yeah, we can go. Okay. And I go towards Orion and all right, bye. I hope to see you soon.
I hope so too.
I want to like reload my gun and then just put it back, holster it, and I want to look at Marcus. By the way, I have no idea what your real name is still. I look at you and I say like, okay, you Marcus person, or whatever the fuck your name is. Not you, man. I'm not talking to you, Ryan. I'm talking to Marcus.
Who is Marcus? Who are you talking to?
Marcus is this guy.
Marcus is the name I gave him.
The name he gave me. So
The fake name I gave him in the jail. He still knows me as Marcus.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Oh,
There's so many names.
I thought you were talking to me the whole time. What is your name, Marcus? What is it?
I think I just mistake all Elvish names. Why wanted me? Okay, I look at Romanian and I'm like, Marcus. If that is your real name, I don't care anymore. Okay, but it seems that we'll be traveling together from now on. I can let that you running off be a bygone thing. I don't mind. But do I have to worry about you every fucking time? You're just gonna run?
That is a great question. So far, you have yet to prove of use to me. We can have this conversation once we cross the bridge. But for now, at least on the road, let's just say that we can watch each other's back.
What else do I expect from a backstabbing bitch? And then I walk off.
As he turns me to walk off, I turn back, look at Orion, and just smile at him a little bit. And then I keep walking out, and I take the ring off. And Orion will hear in his mind alone.
Mm-hmm.
What if? What makes you think we won't run away?
Well, it's really up to you. If you run away, we'll just have you killed.
All right. And what if I have more other pressing duties of personal nature that I need to get to?
Oh yeah, once you're there, you can do whatever you want for some time. We need to figure some things out. You're basically sleeper cells right now.
All right.
Just don't get caught as, citizen of a different country.
I don't really have a citizenship here. And then I'll break that connection and I'll continue walking. And I'll put the ring back on. Yeah.
Okay, cool. You guys make your way through the same corridor, and the open courtyard is still there if Creek wants to do something. There's a fountain in the middle. There's a bunch of flowers around the fountain. It's a beautiful garden.
So is Ryan still in his office?
Yeah, he's still there.
I don't have invisibility. Well, there's
Oh, this bird! Awesome!
Oh my god. how stupid would Creek be? While Creek was inside there, was there anything that looked interesting? Anything shiny? Anything slightly magical looking?
Can we do a lock? Can we do a pickup combo?
To add to it also, like I'd like maybe hover fly near the windows or any place to look inside the room and sit on a branch and cast detect magic.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, you can look inside. Through the courtyard. If you like fly up, you can see there's a lot of windows from the other sides. You look up through tinted glass, and as you cast detect magic, you see there's only Orion and this red-haired elf present inside now. The elf has a bunch of magical items. She has her bow is magical, her weapons are magical, her shoes are magical, her cloak is magical. Orion himself, you see a lot of magic coming out from him as a person itself, specifically through his blood itself, and then you look at your ring that is magical. You look around, he has a ring as well, which is it's just the same ring. It's magical, and nothing notable really.
Well, for the non-magical things now, this is a little specific. Don't get creeped out by it.
Okay.
But does he have a used hanky around with his initials embroidered onto it?
I don't get this reference. Is this what is this?
This is just leading to something, that's it.
A used hanky, does he have it?
Yeah, or
sure,
anything that looks like it belongs very clearly to Orion.
Something that belongs to him. Okay,
Yeah, like
sure,
even
he
if
has.
it is like somebody drew a sketch of him, for example.
You would find a love letter on the table, which you would clearly recognize as a love letter because there's hearts drawn all over it.
No, not from our captain at all. Something else, maybe a little more personal to Orion himself.
Calling out and saying like, yeah, that love ain't real.
Sure, you can find the hanky if you want.
Yeah, that is perfect. I am going to do my own slight stealth operation. You know the sort of way where a child sneaks into a room while their parents are talking to someone, and then they just like, because they're so small and can be quiet when they want to, they just sneak in, and even if they're like right next to the person itself, they just take something from the table and go.
It's very specific, but keep going.
I want to do that with the hanky. I want to retrieve that hanky.
Sure, roll a stealth check.
Okay, I'm gonna this thing just like shake my feathers a bit, cast a bit of guidance. Let's go. Oh, awesome! That's a 26 without the guidance. With the guidance, oh yeah, because I'm gonna pour it right into this because who knows what Kush's DC is with this. That is and a 4, amazing. That's a 30 total
30.
on
Holy
stealth.
shit. Even I don't see that.
A 30 is a lot. However, Orion did roll a nat 20.
Oh no!
So, how I'm going to play this is, Creek, you are able to sneak in.
Okay.
Right? You are able to reach at the table as Orion is doing some paperwork. The hanky is like right next to him. You are able to snatch it without Orion noticing. But as you're leaving, right when you're at the door, that's when he notices you. Says, "What are you still doing here?"
Creek just like
Do I notice that?
Creek whispers into his head,
Shit.
and maybe the others would hear this, but they haven't really heard Creek's voice. But he says to Orion, "Gift," and just flies out of the window. Goes straight to Captain Robinson. and like drops the hanky at his feet.
Oh,
Looks up at Captain Robinson and goes, "Gift, gift."
And I look down and I see, oh my god, this is Orion's hanky. How did you get it? I pick it up. What do you mean by gift? Did Orion told you to give it to me?
Peak puts both his like feathered arms on your shoulders, looks at you and goes, "Yours."
Oh my god. And I do this, and then I look. You see, you open this coat, there are like 5-6 pockets there. Check. And then, yeah, this one is clean. And he put it there. So much Greek. This is a parting gift, I think.
You're not parting.
Yeah, I'm going somewhere, na?
Oh, you're parting with Orion, you mean? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sure, you believe that it's a parting gift from
I
Orion.
assume that he told Creek to give me this handkerchief. Okay, this is what I'm assuming right now.
Amazing.
are we at the carriage yet?
You're walking towards it.
Let's go to my carriage. Oh my god, I'm so happy.
Before we reach the
I feel
carriage,
like-
I will walk up to Captain Robinson, and then I will give him a piece of folded parchment and be like, "It's very important that I inform my family that I'm away for some time. Would you mind having someone just go and deliver this to the address on this? And it'll basically be like a fake drop-off address for notes, essentially. And for the DM, it'll be like a fake drop-off thing. And inside it is just like, oh, I'm gonna go miss you, la la la. But in our version of Thieves' Cant, it'll be like Vormir's blessing upon the target, running hot, might be skipping town for a while.
Cool, yeah. Captain, you can find some guard.
Yeah,
to do
I
this.
call some guard or something and like, can you do this, please? Thank you so much.
For the hell of it, because both of them did something. I'm going up and I'm like, do you have dusk by any chance?
I don't think so, but I have your cigar and I like up my collar. Yeah, here it is. You, but this, I mean,
No.
you gave it to me.
No.
I
I
mean, you can have it.
Oh no, it's fine. Like I didn't mean it to be like that. I didn't want it back. This is a gift
But
that's for you.
still,
I just asked you to add dusk. If you didn't have dusk, that's okay.
I don't have dusk. It's
Okay.
illegal to carry dusk, you know. Is
Yeah.
it illegal to carry dusk? DM.
It is.
It is illegal. How dare you ask me if I have a dusk or not?
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were cool. And
Yeah, I'm cool, but I'm also a captain, you know.
fair.
So I can't.
Understand. If you ever get dusk, we should try it together.
Let's see. I don't know.
I make a mental
I
note
don't
that says, never share dusk with this person.
Amazing. So yeah, you eventually reach the wagon, and you see the wagon captain is not the wagon you used to. This is bigger and it's full of sheep. And the driver sitting over there says, "Hey, captain. So this time he probably can't let you drive it.
Get away. Right.
No, this is seriously a exporting cargo. Like, I have to go. I have the license.
I am supposed to be the carriage guy. What is this?
You're a captain. You can just tell me to do something and I'll do it.
I want
If
to
they
ride the
see-
horse.
If they see an armored man at the border, they will definitely check.
Okay. I'll remember this. You owe me big time, okay? You owe me. I'm letting you drive a carriage in my presence. You owe me.
But it's my carriage.
I don't care.
You don't have a license, captain.
Yeah, I can. And you see Captain in frustration, like doesn't know what to do. This is the first time someone said no to him for a carriage driving. So he's very angry.
Creek's gonna tap on your shoulder, and you feel like a little bit of energy. And he's gonna give you some guidance. Looks at you and says, "Convince."
The rules. Break the rules. Break the rules. Like in like a small chanting voice.
I mean,
You will all
Thank you, guys.
simultaneously.
thank you so much for, but I can't break the rules. I'm the captain.
So
My mother
sweet.
taught me that never cheat, never break the rules. So we are not going to do that. Okay?
My mother couldn't teach me anything. She died.
Oh my god.
Brutal.
All of you will
What?
simultaneously hear in your heads Mark is just going, "Oh, Lady, have mercy on me."
You said Marcus!
Yeah, okay, so it'll be a 4-day journey until we reach the trading city, and then another day's journey to cross the border.
Can I press my long rest? That's all I want to do. Can I press the long rest button?
You can long rest, but you don't level up yet.
Oh, I don't care. Oh, long rest. Jesus, sweet relief. Oh my god, that feels so good. I've been sitting like fucking
What were you sitting at?
at
Carriage.
half my HP. But it's okay. I want to be dramatic.
Captain, you were saying?
Yeah, we are traveling inside the carriage. Sitting.
Yes, you are traveling inside the carriage with a bunch of sheep inside. This is a fully covered carriage, and there's a bunch of sheep, and you're in it.
Inside check on the sheep.
Are they
Roll
full?
inside.
Like I
I don't trust these sheep.
don't know. They're sheep, and then there is Kree, who looks clearly like a predator amongst them. How are they like dealing?
And they're
This
pretty
is-
domesticated. They're not used to predator. They're not trained to run away at the sight of a surreal.
Creek does not trust these sheep, especially because he rolled a 4.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, these are sheep.
Did you roll deception for sheep? Is that why you fucking rolled dice, TM?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't trust these sheep.
Up with the sheep.
You think they're sheep.
Like Creek's just like looking very suspiciously at the sheep, and it's that sort of like the Toy Story moment where you don't know when those toys will move when you're not looking. So it keeps like sitting over there and just stares. Then goes like stares. Okay.
Amazing.
How long has it been since the dusk thing for us?
This is you had dusk last night,
Okay, so
last evening.
you wouldn't say like the effects of like withdrawal is still already happening, right?
It would start in a bit, I would say.
Okay.
You can keep them under control by smoking for some time, but they'll begin soon.
I start like chain smoking cigars at this point. And like I get a little irritable at the point where I flick like a burnt cigar onto one of the sheep.
Oh, the sheep! This causes a ruckus inside the whole guy. The whole thing is covered. It is like it's become a hot box right now. The whole all the sheep are like, and I would assume other characters are also getting uncomfortable with this amount of smoke. And yeah, from the outside, the driver is just gonna be like, "Can you please keep it down? If you keep doing this, we will not make it to the border alive. Forget crossing it."
Like, just fine. Get to the place fast.
And it keeps riding. About a day later, about 4 days later. Sorry,
Oh
it
my
takes 4
God.
days. It takes 4 days to reach the other place. You're not only are your withdrawals getting worse, you are out of cigars by this point. Maybe just the one Captain has, but can you roll a d20, Sam?
Yeah. That's a 13.
Yeah, you have forgotten about. You forgot that you gave one cigar to Captain. you just think there are no more cigars. Your withdrawals are getting worse. You're sweating a lot, especially since you're among sheep, which are like, insulators. And you're having to stop a lot to puke along the way. Your pee is green for some reason, and because dusk is blue, and color combinations.
Wow.
Oh my
And
god.
you're just in this excruciating pain the whole 3 days. The only time you feel some relief is when at the night you put some campfire and there is smoke from the campfire. You just like put your head over the fire and take all the smoke in, and that dehydrates you a lot because you are technically a GIF. So even that is not working for very long until the end of fourth day, when you read Amisa Edhill, the trading city. Over here, would you like to look for dusk?
I am definitely like, once I'm out there, I'm pushing and I'm saying like bye, and then like walks off to look for dusk.
Would I clock this as symptoms of withdrawal?
You would know, yeah. You've been in the underground for quite some time. You would know
Alright.
what's happening.
Okay.
So Sam says bye. What are the others doing? So the carriage has to wait here for a day to restock and all the things and all of that. It's a day stop here, basically.
You
What
see,
would you
Captain
guys-
is looking at Sam and he's not able to understand why he's behaving like this. I know it's like very congested, it's very hot, and it's very irritating, but why is he behaving like this? And we ate the same thing, but why is his pea green, not mine? And what is going on with Sam? Is he stressed out by something? So I'm just gonna look at Sam from like far away, and just I walk towards Creek, and I sit down and I ask, has this ever happened before, like with Sam?
Peak like nods his
Why?
head and he starts pulling at your pocket where you'd imagine you had kept the other cigar, wherever that might
Follow.
be. Yeah. And starts
So,
like pointing towards it and then looking at kind of like indicating their head towards Sam and then just kind of like doing this sort of like a very Looney Tunes-esque sort of like, lifting his like feathers up and going puff, puff, puff and going,
oh, so you want me to give this cigar that I've hidden here to Sam so that he can smoke it? This is what you're saying, right? Oh, I'm very good at charades,
I don't know if you need to be reminded. You can talk now.
I can, but like not yet. It's like
I mean,
Creek's never
Creek is
spoken.
habitual to this, no?
Yeah, Creek's never spoken to anyone before, so like I think it would take more of like maybe like talking lessons before he starts communicating or finds it natural.
Yeah, and I'm gonna look at Creek and I'm gonna say, okay, I hope it helps. Hey, Sam, and when you're leaving, I'm gonna, Sam,
Tunnel vision for dusk.
I have a cigar, Sam. I have a cigar that you gave me. He's not listening.
Zero.
Also, as you're walking through the streets are actually very, very noisy. This is literally a fish market, and there's a lot of sounds. There's basically the whole town is a market. There's shops. You can find anything you want, non-magical here. Any kind of meat, any kind of spices, any kind of wood, even any kind of like raw material. There are metal forgeries. This is the main trading town of the country. So there's just like tons of shops everywhere. There's more shops than homes, and ton of noise. It's not very clean. There's a lot of muddy puddles and open sewage and all everywhere. But all sorts of smell. The smell of raw meat mixed with spices, mixed with the gutter, mixed with dog shit and everything. It's just a clusterfuck of a bunch of things.
I'd say in such a crowded area, Creek would feel quite paranoid only because he's used to like wide, empty spaces and quiet spaces in the forest. So, seeing that Sam's walking away and like honestly, like Creek's only here for Sam and no one else, you know. So like, would essentially, I think he'd understand about the mental link and know that he could use it if he needs to, but fly up to the highest point possible away from the noise, but good enough to give like an overview of the city so that he can understand what's happening in different portions of the city and make like a mental map for later.
Sure. Can you make an intelligence check, please?
Let's go straight to that -2.
While that's happening,
Yes.
in the market, can I find someone who seems to be heavily burdened with money?
Oh, yeah. So, let's say right where you are, there's the you're stopped at like the stable area. That's where you would find all the horse things, hooves, and food and saddles and all of that. And people without money don't usually have horses, so this person would be pretty loaded, you would imagine. Right where you're staying. Craig, what did you roll?
So that's like 12 plus 4 on the guidance.
Okay. You have to call guidance before.
Yes. So you can remove the 4. That's okay. I was thinking of it as well. I'll go with the 12 itself.
Okay, cool. With the 12, you get a basic idea. The city is basically divided into 4 parts. 2 parts for the traffic coming in and 2 parts for the traffic going out. It's kind of like it collects all the goods from rest of the country. If you look at the map, you can see this city is on the what direction is that? West? Yeah, west end of the map. So all the goods that come in from east are kept and processed on the east side, and then they are sent to the west side to be sent to traded off to the other country.
Got it.
So essentially those are the 2 major parts, but within those there are also 2 parts, but you can't really make out what exactly goes on over there.
I think I'd be looking for 3 things in particular. The richest looking place here, what looks to be like a prison or gallows, and a butcher's market.
Okay, so the butcher's market would be right in front of you.
Okay.
Since this is a market city, there is a lot of theft, and so there has to be a lot of guards over here. So there are a bunch of police stations here, but they're not like like a big police station where there is a lockup and all of that. These are most like smaller precinct kind of situation, very small, but a lot.
Got it.
And very spread out. Like police is always nearby.
Got it. And what seems to be the richest place here? Is that
The
like
richest
a
place-
palace or a manor or something?
There isn't a palace per se. It's mostly the shops themselves are like the ground floor is the shop, and then the floors above are homes. So you see on the west side of the town, there are more buildings which are bigger because they export goods to the other country. So they get more money.
Okay. I'll just stop it there with the 12. I'd say the only other thing I'd be looking for is to see whether Sam is going towards the right direction of the black market.
You wouldn't know what the black market is per se.
Got it. So I'll just say that.
He's just heading in a random direction right now.
I'd like to know, like with the telepathic link, right? Is it is it like is it just free flowing thoughts, or you have to like connect?
You have to intently.
Okay. Cool. Then they're not hearing the constant thing of like dusk over and over again. I connect to the group chat and I'm like, where's your fucking black market? I asked like the captain.
Do I know where is the black market?
Captain, knowing you probably wouldn't know where the black market is. Omanian, however, could probably figure it out.
Can I try to figure it out? Just looking around the market, seeing who seems to be in.
Your voice got cut off.
Just looking around the market square. You
Your
know how
voice is-
people are. Are we good?
Yeah,
yeah.
very good.
Good.
Just looking around the market, you know how people stand around in that sort of way where they look like they're selling or they're trying to like indicate that they're selling. So can I just try and spot someone like that?
Roll investigation, please.
I will guidance. As I will just pull my sleeve off and so where my blackened skin is there. Just some vapors will rise off and I'll take a big sniff at it.
Are you also? Do you have dust? Do you have dust?
Seems like he's the dust.
Dusk is a sweat.
I employ a different kind of dusk.
Hey.
Investigation, that is a 28.
Amazing. As you walk around, you see the town is covered with a bunch of you wouldn't call it graffiti. It's more like let's just call it bad graffiti. It's a bunch of what a normal person would see is just a brush dipped in paint and just splattered on the wall in the most abstract way possible. But you know a secret language called Thieves' Cant. And these graffitis are sort of indicators of what is sold where, right? And obviously, Thieves' Cant, if someone is using, they would not be using it to sell, like, candy. So you get an indication that further ahead, they're selling something. You don't really know what because like you don't know the local sort of slang.
Got it.
But
Got
you
it.
know it has to be drug related.
Got it.
And this is further down the road.
I will ping back to Sam. Market Square, northeast exit down the road. You may find something what you're looking for. No promises.
I don't even answer. I just like start tunneling towards that place. And if people are in my way, I'm just fucking pushing past and going as fast as I can.
As he's coming near me, if he's passing by next to me, I'm gonna use an opportunity where he shouts someone to just like pickpocket them. I'll be like, oh shit! This is also guidance.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 2 on the dice.
Oh no!
However, sleight of hand. 15.
Okay, so with the 15, you don't manage to get a lot of money, but you do manage to swipe, say, let's see. $19 gold.
All of you will hear in your head, every penny counts. Every silver counts.
Okay.
Okay, a minute or so later, you reach the. By the way, what is Captain and Creek doing while all of this is happening? Creek is still
I'm just-
upstairs, like in the sky,
Yeah.
not upstairs.
I'm just following Sam with concern and then hearing them saying things about a shop. And I don't want Sam to go alone, of course. So I'm just like going behind him.
Oh, you heard that he asked for black market, and that's when
Yeah, and like Captain is like, black market? No, you can't go alone. And he's like, I'm there. I'm gonna watch over you, Sam. Don't worry. I'm gonna protect you.
Amazing.
Oh no!
You are taking a cop to a drug deal.
I don't know the worst fucking thing that
Taking
could
a
happen.
cop
I
to a
know.
drug deal.
He's a knight.
Worse. Knowing fully well what the fuck is going down, I will also try to like stealth and go in.
Okay. I'll say you're able to stealth among the crowd. Don't have to roll for that. And about a minute later, as you keep walking, Creek is looking at this from the sky. And Sam, you reach where you were instructed to. And in a dark alley on the side, you see a couple of there's 3 gnomes. Sorry, not gnomes, gnolls. Basically sitting down, squatting down, and playing cards. Going, your turn.
Krish's goblin voice.
I want to try calming myself down before I go meet the gnolls.
Uh-huh.
So like I take a deep breath and I'm like, don't shoot them. Don't kill them. Not again. Okay. Takes a deep breath and he slowly walks towards the gnolls. And he looks at them and says, hi there.
Do you want something?
Do you? Yes. I would like some things. Do you have it?
Well, it depends on what you want. Do you want cards?
No, I wouldn't want cards. I'm looking to have some fun.
Oh, then you're definitely looking for cards. It's a lot of fun.
Can I go behind where the gnolls are and
Sure. Yeah, you fly down behind them.
perch there? And
Mhm.
I just send a message to Sam. Play.
Would you like to play a game of cards?
Yes, we love playing cards.
Do you? Like Sam is like ready to break, so he just asks them directly. He's like, would you play for dusk?
Oh, Dusk, you have some?
I have gold.
Oh, you look to purchase Dusk. Why didn't you say that? Silly man.
Yeah, silly. Can I buy them?
Yes, of course. What do you think we're doing here? Playing cards?
Okay. I need like an ounce.
An ounce. That's not how we deal here.
How do
You get a
do it?
shot.
How much is for a shot?
All 20 gold.
I don't have that much, do I?
You have
I
nothing.
have. I have it. I want to just check one second.
You wouldn't.
I like starting gold was there 15.
Mhm. You would
Good.
have, yeah. You'll have your starting gold.
Yeah,
Plus 19 for a million.
and you'd have my gold as well because I have no use for gold.
Okay.
And you have my 1 silver as well.
How would you have to do that shit? Fuck.
I had to.
Okay. I have. So how much gold do I have in total? How much gold do you have, Creek?
I had 15 as starting, so you'd
Okay,
have
so-
that whole thing.
So I would have 30. I look at them and I'm like, show me how much is a shot.
Well, have you never done Dusk before?
Just show me how much is a shot.
Sure. And he takes out a small little. It's like a bottle made out of a leaf, and he just pours it out on his hand. Just laughs at it.
I have a question. I have been doing dusk for some time.
Mhm.
That's not the general amount that would.
Yeah, that's a. I mean, you're a bigger person, so a shot for you is much more. But yeah, they seem to be
Wow.
pretty. It seemed to be working on these guys.
Okay, give it to me.
Okay, money first.
Give the fucking thing first.
Well, we have our own rules here. You don't seem to be from around here, so just give us the money first, and we'll hand you your task.
Can I? Nah, I wouldn't incite it. I'd be like, fuck it. And I just throw the gold at their feet.
and they all sort of like break their group and surround the money, and they open it and they start counting it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You
Okay.
have options.
While I want to keep track of where they are taking the dust out from and where they're stashing it.
They have like a pouch, one of them has. And the person before had taken it out from his pocket. This time they open the pouch, they take out one small thing, and they give it to you.
I immediately inhale it.
It's like beautiful. The dusk enters your system. You start to feel the same sense of euphoria as you are used to. Could you roll a Constitution saving throw, please?
Chapachoo.
Huh?
Check owl bear and check.
Don't kill me, dude. Why are you rolling this? Ow! Ow! This breaks my mind. In the last 1 week, you have rolled 2 once on my D100.
This is a D20. This is a con save. This is not
This is a
D100.
concept. Yeah.
Oh my god, thank you. Jesus Christ, that's like my mind was getting broken, dude. Like statistics was like giving me a seizure.
You have been feeling the withdrawal of dust for quite some time, and it is really getting hard on you. And because of that, in like you were being really hasty about this, and you did not, you just noted it really quickly, and it basically became like you got a very sudden rush, which even you're not used to. You're like, it's supposed to be a little more like, you're supposed to do this slowly, but you just noted it so quickly that it just hits straight in your head, and your head almost starts to feel numb for a second. And you slowly regain a little bit of control, but as you do, another pulse of pain in your head. This time it lasts longer, and then you like become normal for another second, and then another pulse of pain on your head. It lasts even longer this time, and once again you feel normal. You take a few steps, you begin to breathe until it feels to you like your head has exploded, and you fall face first on the ground. You have you have passed out, and that is where we'll end the session.
Oh, what? Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs.
What? Oh my god! Carrie. I hope Captain is joining us for our next session as well, because we need you, Captain.
Dumbfolded as it's standing there looking all of this happening and doing nothing. Like kobolds, I saw kobolds and I was like, oh, should
But
I?
there's gnolls, not cohorts.
Oh, sorry.
Hi.
Nose.
Close enough.
And I was like, nose. Yeah, nose. Nose are my enemy. Huh? I was
Oh, yeah,
looking at
Captain.
nose. And then I look at Sam and I was like, let's see what he's doing. And then suddenly it dropped down. I was like, oh shit. Oh shit, Oran will kill me. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm a very bad caretaker.
Oh,
I
this
got
is
an aneurysm, guys.
Oh my god, he overdosed.
It's like every half an hour, a minion gets an aneurysm just by sheer proximity to you three. It's just like, what the fuck am I stuck with?
Oh,
You're stuck now.
Oh, awesome. Oh my god, it's so cute seeing Captain fawn over Ryan. That's the sweetest thing ever.
On that note, let's put the disclaimer one more time and then end the session. End the
Yes,
stream.
yes.
very beautiful disclaimer. Very well done by Mr. Akib. I fucking love it, dude.
It's the best.
Yeah,
It's
I love it
my
too.
favorite
It's
part of
amazing.
TPK. It's this
It's
content warning.
Thank
But
you.
anyways, it's been a great session, you guys. Please catch us next week on Tuesdays as our new slots. And bye-bye.
Thank you everybody for watching. You can also follow Translucent Tiefling on Twitter and Instagram. It's also in the links below. And hopefully we get to see Monica next week as well. So have a good Tuesday night and look forward to TPK next session hopefully. Bye everybody.
Hi, my name is Sam, and I'm the sexy hippo man that everyone loves. Even though I'm a sexy beast, I have an inner ugly beast. I have a dusk problem. I have done unspeakable things for that sweet release. I am not always the badass that I think I am. I need to get better. I will get better. This is your trigger warning. Don't be like me. Say no to drugs.